Hey guys, Horace here, and today I'm going to be walking you guys through 10 things that can help you become a better builder. Let's get on with number one. Number one is learning the numerical IDs to every single block, because every single block has them except for any block past 114, 115, 116, etc., because they just don't come in the game anymore. But anything that's 1.13 and below all has block IDs, so learning those block IDs is going to help you immensely speed up your building, because instead of having to do / replace stone, grass, block, diamond underscore block, it takes a long time than just doing 1, 2, and 57. It's just so much quicker. It's going to save you a ton of time. Of course, you can tab things, but for the most part, it's just going to save you a lot. The more IDs that you know, the better off you're going to be. Number two might be simple, but it's something that not very many people know about. If you have a mouse, which you need to in order to play Minecraft, then generally you're going to have a scroll button, and what you can do is you can press that scroll button down and basically middle click any block in the game, and it's just going to pop it right into your inventory. Now you can do the same thing in survival too. If you have a certain block that you want, you're building with a block, it's not in your inventory, because as you can see, if it's in my inventory and then I go select it, then it's just going to pop into my inventory and take it out of there. It's just super nice for building. It's just a beautiful thing that everybody should know. Just saves you a little bit of time than having to go and look in the creative menu if you have it on the map already. Number three is another time saver, and it's something that bugs me ever so slightly. It's that when people want blocks, they go into their search menu instead of just knowing their creative tabs, light back their heart, and it's not necessarily something that you should feel sad about if you don't. If you don't do that much creative, then that's fine, but if you're a professional builder or aspiring to be a professional builder, this is going to save you a lot of time. Like, for example, I can get myself a lantern way quicker, or for example, a sea lantern, because I know the creative inventory and I know where this is supposed to be, and it's just going to save you a bunch of time if you take the time to learn it. And it's, I don't know, just way easier to do than having to search literally every single item and backspace and type and make sure that you spell everything correctly. I don't know, it just slightly bugs me. Number four is having a cheat sheet for a bunch of commands that you use very frequently or often, or new commands that you learned in a video, because the reality is that your little tiny brain is just not going to be able to remember every single command that you learn right away unless you use it a bunch. So very good commands that you don't necessarily use often, or just commands that you don't want to have to type out over and over again, is very useful, since you can just copy and paste in Minecraft. And yeah, it's something that saved me a lot of time. Yeah, I'm realizing that a lot of these are just going to save you time. But hey, that's useful, right? Number five is clients, and the reason why these can help you so much, like Badland are probably the best known ones, is the fact that it gives you access to something called auto text, better known as macros. And basically what it allows you to do is things like being able to set your fly speed way quicker, so you don't have to spend so much traveling at the same speed or wasting a bunch of time doing /speed every time you want to go a certain speed, because I can't spell and that's a nightmare for me. So yeah, being able to just push a button on my keyboard to do that is something that's just so nice. Or if I want to get into a building without having to break into it, I can just simply do the / through, basically, where I just shift and then I press my R key. It's just so nice. I can't tell you how many times I've used that, how many times I continue to use it, and how many times I'm going to be using it in the future. It's great. Or being able to just paste anything anywhere, being able to rotate stuff. It's so nice. I mean, you can look at the commands that I have. Having undo, oh my gosh, undo is it's such a beautiful thing. It's going to save you so much time. Just take the little time that it takes to do this. If you do one thing on this list, it's this. It's just such a beautiful thing. I don't know how I lived so many years without it. Number 6 is pretty self-explanatory. Use a tree pack. Not much else to say about that. Yeah, just use a tree pack. Watching tutorial videos is super essential. I've done it many times. Even as a professional builder, I still forget things. I still can learn things. So having a video to remind you or just to tell you how to do new things is just gold. Now, of course, you should watch all my videos because mine are absolute perfection, the absolute pinnacle of what tutorial videos should be in Minecraft. But you should also watch people like Madre and Pleasant Moon, Gemini Tay, Grian, etc. All of those are fantastic tutorial makers. Watch all of their tutorials because they're going to teach you a lot. Very good. Anyway, on to having an inspiration folder is something that can help you do a lot of things, like getting through the slumps when you're building a large build or just building in general, getting able to start your build a little smoother, being able to kind of see what other people have done and kind of get an idea of what your build can look like before it's even started, because I know that's really hurts a lot of builders, is because they just don't know where to start or what their build is going to even have a chance of looking like. So using an inspiration folder can really help with that, along with just writer's block and just letting that creativity flow a little bit smoother when you're building. Number 9 is a staple of my building career, and that's using an auto clicker. I think that more people should use an auto clicker. Of course, if the server, like for example Hypixel, does not allow you to use an auto clicker, don't. And if you do, it's at your own risk because you're going to get banned. But yeah, when you're building, it's going to help you a ton. It saves you a ton of time, just like with pretty much everything else on this list. And once you add all of that together, it's just going to compound and just save you so much time. And it's just going to be a lot less of a headache when you're building. And it's just going to be a huge quality of life change. Number 10 is having a good positive outlook on your building and being able to take criticism well, and sometimes throwing criticism completely out the window, because if you enjoy something, then you should not let some random stranger on the internet spoil that for you. You should just enjoy the moment, enjoy that piece of art, and enjoy the work that you have created. Now, constructive criticism is always a good thing done properly and if it's asked for, because let's be honest, if you do not ask for constructive criticism and someone random on the internet comes and starts bashing on your build, just ignore it. Honestly, just ignore it. If you do not ask for it, if you're not prepared for it, then just ignore it. Enjoy the art that you create. Thank you all so much for watching. Watch my playlist of all of the other amazing tutorials that I have, and hopefully you did enjoy. I'll see you later. Peace.